Police are being called on black people for a lot of absurd reasons these days. Swimming while black, barbecuing while black, napping while black, renting an Airbnb while black. The list goes on and on and on. And now it's delivering a newspaper while black. This time it's an 11-year-old. His name is Uriah Sharp. He had police called on him on the first day of his new paper route in Ohio, the very first day. His mother got him the part-time job so he could learn the importance of hard work. So Uriah went out on his route, but there was a mix-up about which houses should be receiving a paper. He went back to fix his mistake, and then the police showed up. An officer told Uriah and his mom that a woman in the park who was across the street called them because she saw Uriah walking to houses empty-handed and then walking away with something in his hands. Uriah and his mother are both here now. Brandy is her name, and they join us. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So Brandy, you posted on Facebook that the paper route was about teaching your son the importance of hard work, about earning money, and that's why you were out there, giving him, things to do. Everything that happened,
Absolutely.
What was a lesson? What was a lesson that you ended up learning?
The lessons I end up learning is not to jump to conclusions. It's just give everybody a fair chance. We weren't doing anything wrong. We were just trying to do a job and have fun while we're doing it. So, yeah.
So Uriah, you doing okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. You can deliver papers in my neighborhood anytime. I'll even help you. So what were you thinking when you were approached by the police officers while you were delivering the papers? Did you have any idea why?
No, I was confused.
How so? Talk to me more about that.
I was confused because I don't know if that's normal for them, but in our neighborhood, that's not normal for police to just roll around like that.
Yeah. And so they came up to you, and so what happened, there is a discrepancy that I understand about who exactly should be getting papers or not, or information. Mm-hmm. And so you went back to correct it, I understand, and you were taking the things that you had already delivered in the places that they weren't supposed to be delivered, and you're trying to fix your mistake, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then did you explain that to them, and what happened?
I didn't get a chance to talk with the cop.
Mm-hmm. Mom, tell me about that.
So we actually didn't understand that someone had called until we got home and seen the actual police report. My boss had explained to us when we got the paper out that they have an ordinance that you actually have to deliver the paper on the porch. So that's all we were doing. Because it was our first time, we realized that we delivered to the wrong street, which is an honest mistake. I was watching everything that he was doing, so I reversed. He was picking up the paper off the porch. Yeah. So it was only a few houses that we had until we realized that it was the wrong houses.
It was two.
But yeah, so that was pretty much the mistake that happened.
What'd you say, Uriah?
It was only two houses.
Only two houses. Listen, this is terrible, Uriah. I mean, and listen, it never should have happened in the first place. But there are so many people out here who are very proud of you. We are rooting for you to succeed. What do you want to do with your life? You're only 11 years old, but I'm sure you have some big hopes and dreams. I know you just wanted some, wrestling figures, but what do you want to do with your life?
It's either wrestling or football, maybe basketball,
Yeah.
Maybe lacrosse as well. I don't know about any other sports.
Yeah. The woman, Brandy, who called the police, she wasn't identified, but if she is watching right now, do you have a message for her or for people like her who may be tempted to call police for someone doing something innocent like delivering newspapers?
Absolutely. I think that, and I'm not mad at her, I just think that it could have been handled differently. That's his experience. It's his first experience as with him having a job. And his first experience was the cops are called on him. That's something he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. And I think it could have been handled way differently, maybe thought through a little bit, before we actually responded, not be so impulsive. Maybe look out the window or the door and ask, was something you're looking for? I mean, to me, it's my own opinion, not because he's my son. He doesn't look threatening to me. So what was you so threatened by? But clearly she made it seem like there was suspicious activity, or she was upset that he was in her lawn or her driveway. So My apologies if you were, offended or you were upset that we came to your driveway. That's what they asked for as far as in delivering in Upper Arlington. We meant no harm by that.
So
But
you,
I just, from me to you, I did not appreciate, the police being called on my 11-year-old African-American son.
and she hasn't reached out to you. No one has reached out to you since then, right?
No, they haven't.
No. Uriah, I'm going to give you the last word. What's next for you? What grade are you in? What are you doing? You having
I'm
a fun
going to
summer?
6th grade,
You're going to what
Yeah.
grade?
6th,
6th grade. And what are you doing this summer?
swimming, spending time with my little sister, playing my game, playing with my wrestlers.
And being an 11-year-old. And let's hope, listen, I would hope that this doesn't stop you from delivering papers. That's your mom's decision, but I would say don't let it stop you. And I have a feeling you may get some wrestling figures from some folks that you,
I'll do it, but not in that neighborhood.
well, good for you. I'm going to need your address, Mom, because I was talking about me. Thank you both. I appreciate it. Good luck to you guys. Have a great summer. And you, again, don't let it stop you. You're a great young man. Thanks, Mom.